wherever you're tuning in from around the world. Welcome, welcome to the great city of Port Moresby. I'm in Port Moresby, the capital of Papua New Guinea. So, welcome everybody. Welcome to our show. This is On Passive Meeting, and it's a guest webinar. A guest is somebody that doesn't know about On Passive and is coming on to learn more about On Passive, know what the company is all about, and what the company is going to do to change the world. So if you're a founder of On Passive, welcome to you. Welcome to the founders from USA, founders from England, from Britain, from Europe, from Africa, and founders from the beautiful land of PNG, the land of the unexpected. You know, when you step into our soil, you always be on guard and get ready. Anything is possible and anything can happen. Good things can happen here. So welcome, welcome, everyone. So glad to have you all. First of all, welcome to our godfather of Unpassive Nation, PNG, Mr. Mati Digamo is in the house. Give it up for Mati, yay! Mati, we honor you, we love you, we cherish you. Oh, what can we say? You're the bomb. You're always the man that is keeping us going. Thank you. Welcome. And on that same note, also welcome Dan Street and influence me virtually to get into on. See you nation in the house. Welcome, Ron. I was talking yesterday at the webinar, and all of a sudden I was going, please, 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 found. Kicked me out, and later on I found out that my data got busted as well. So, hi, good to see you in the house. And the woman who keeps us on our toes and keeps us going. Thank you for your presence. Thank you, everyone. Papua New Guinea, welcome, welcome. Lo you, thank you through you tuning lo wanem hap. Lo wiwek, tuning lo lay, lo medeng, kimbe. You probably get a welcome lo this live. In time, pot must be you yet, you welcome. Harim, this live emi webinar lo you me. Na mi like talking you me all sem. No can poret, no can ting planti. You got right lo ask him, all get a question, you like ask him. Now you no can poret to lo come na training panel too. Time opportunity come up lo you me. Kiss him this la opportunity. Time lo put him mark lo you lo ground you save. Time it to ground me mean him this la big la ground where all man stop them na come connect na now you miss stop eh. So no can poret lo come inside. No can poret lo ask him question lo you. Na make sure sem lo this plan on time. Larim time you me finish in this la webinar, you must go back na talk. Oh please. Me like me no not wait lo next webinar lo come up. Because thinking blow me am clear, vision blow me am go strong, perspective blow me lo how business work lo go long am come up. Bless Kilia Thomas. So I want to welcome all of you once again. Thank you for tuning in with us this afternoon. And I want to also welcome my dad, Mr. David Bakau, and Mom Susan Bakau, the Leadership Council members of Unpassive Nation PNG. Without him, there will be no PNG Unpassive Nation. So thank you, Mr. Bakau. We love you, honor you. Thank you for your heart. And your heart is bigger than the nation. And you have spoken to the governor of Port Moresby to join us today. So thank you. Hopefully, we pray he will turn up. So we can hear also from him and him also learning from us about our business and what it's going to do to our nation, Papua New Guinea. Thank you, Mr. Bakau. And before I leave it to Mr. Bakau, I want to thank my powerful Jiwaka style flower Tumasia, nice player, Miss Veronica Wang, the powerhouse, the mind, the wisdom behind our Unpassive Nation PNG, the one who keeps us on the edge, and our legal eagle, She is our legal eagle eye in PNG. So, beloved, love you. Thank you for your presence and all that you do to us to keep us on the edge. Thank you very much. Now, over to you, Mr. Bakau.
Thank you, Nancy. Always firing up the meetings when she's on. Nancy's a powerhouse also. So thank you, my daughter. Thank you for the welcome and the introductions. I am, if you are new here, if you're first time here with us in this meeting, Papua New Guinea, suppose you come in now, Tasol. Suppose you come in long invitation, long one pla founder or one pla friend and Mr. Prostolo you, and I'm inviting you. Well, me like talk welcome lo you. Long one time up you stop long Central Province or National Capital District, or suppose you stop long Wiwek or long Ley, Moresby, you stop long Manus, or you stop long one time up you stop Millen Bay, Mr. Line long Millen Bay stop. I'll line on top long Highlands, Logoroka, me talk welcome lo you plolgata. Suppose you stop inside long this meeting and meeting long Yumi all guests. Suppose first time do you and most Nancy talk finish, you know how long on passive display meeting do you can come in, now you can stop, now you can asking question. You may got one guest by coming today. Time me come up by me pla formally welcome him, now introduce him lo you pla. That me pla hope that Governor Bloyumi long NCD post Pakop, Honorable Post Pakop, and by joining me lo this meeting lo in the next few minutes. So you may just wait. Otherwise, you may kick off long normal meetings play me. Suppose Mary Caro you stop. You can talk so that Mipla can kick off na go straight long presentation. But otherwise, we have a treat here. We have our people from Bougainville who are residing in the city. Greg Malone and his group, they have just registered their bamboo band group as a founder position. So they will give us a little treat of the PNG bamboo band music. Greg has just texted in and he said the boys are just getting into get prepared and get ready. So we will have a little bit of Papua New Guinea flavor, and they're going to sing to us in it to win it. So we just keep our ears open for them. As soon as they're ready, they'll come on. But otherwise, this is our meeting here, and we are fired up. We're just expecting things to happen, and you know, as we are all looking forward to what's going to happen soon, crossing over to all founders is a expectation that us in Papua New Guinea, even though we are delighted to go on, but we still want to reach our target before we cross over into that new platform. So we don't want to miss out on that 10,000 figure target. So we have challenged every one of us here in Papua New Guinea to at least in the next few days bring 1 or 2 person on, and that's it. We are already 6,457 as of today, and if we can, each one of us can be able to get 1 more person in, and that's it. We are crossing over that line, and we'll have that 10,000 figure secured. So otherwise, and we hope that whatever that happens tonight, this afternoon, from our presentation, that will provide the impetus and motivation for the new people to join. Do we have Mary Caro? Is Mary Caro on? Mary, you're there? Are you there? Engineer Mike? Is Engineer Mike on?
I'm looking for him, David. Hold on.
Okay.
I don't think he's come on yet. I haven't seen him.
I'm going to text him. He might think it's at 12 o'clock, Miss Veronica.
Yeah, it could be a
Okay,
time
thank you.
glitch. We have Mary Caro who's going to present to us. I'm just waiting for our bamboo band group to come on. As soon as Greg Malone comes on, put Greg on, and he'll be able to switch us over to his voice playing the bamboo band.
David, I was just informed they're going to be here in 3 minutes, David.
Okay, no
I think
problem.
Robin Noble got a hold of him.
Okay, thank you.
I just spoke with engineering. Mike, he's on his way.
Excellent. I think Mary should be able to handle it herself, but we'll see how she goes. Welcome, David Pigot from Australia. Thank you. I think we should let Richard Lamont speak while we wait.
Yes, agreed.
They kept me muted. It's because I get too excited. I love all you beautiful men, women, and children of the world from the bottom of my heart. There's my team, Papua New Guinea, my people, my people. Yes, the love, the love, the love. You know, what's funny is for those of you that are here, my granddaughter is going home on Monday. They found out that the swelling on her brain was shrinking. So thank you for all the prayers that you sent for her. Prayer works miracles. Thank you so much, so much, so much. And my people of Papua New Guinea, I'll tell you, I dream of you every day, every day, every day. I am seeing your country grow. I am seeing your country gets huge in love. Love is what you have, and love is what's going to build the country to one of the biggest around, with a heart full of love. Big kiss, big hug. I love y'all.
Hey, David
Thank you,
from
Richard.
Australia. I sent you your background if you want it on Messenger.
Thank you, Richard.
Engineer Mike's here, David.
Engineer Mike,
Thank you, Richard.
evening,
We
everybody.
appreciate you.
good afternoon to you, my brother. Just waiting for Mary.
She's here. We were just doing some, we forgot that the time has gone back. We're doing some last minute rehearsals. But she's here. Should be here now.
No worries.
Eman Saba.
Eman is here. Our boys from Greg Malone's just texting. The boys should be set up in the next 15 minutes. So if Mary is set, we can go ahead with the presentation. And after that, we can get the boys to give us a little bit of music in between the questions. And as soon as the governor is on, we will welcome him and we'll also give him time to speak.
Okay.
David, can you check with Carol? I don't know what's wrong with her, or she's logging.
Okay, we'll just look for her.
David, what's her last name, David?
Caro, K-A-R-O.
Okay, thank you.
There's a Mary there with no last name, David. I don't know who it is. I'll bring her on, but I don't know if it's her.
She normally has a surname on.
Tried to bring that Mary on, Marty.
Maybe Vero got number blow Mary or kind of
maybe
send a
she
try.
still hasn't come yet. I'll call.
I'm calling her.
Try ringing Mama.
Miring him.
Okay. Okay.
Can the recording just be paused? It will have a very low time of low activity.
I think so.
She will be on in the next minute.
Trying to come inside.
Yes. She's crossing over to the laptop to come in.
Okay. Now, Daniel is up. Daniel come too or no, God?
He said he'll be on. He said he'll be on.
But
so
I'm not coming.
I'm not coming yet.
Okay. Maybe suppose you may still wait lo Mary Caro. So me not look at suppose Mr. Alex Nara. Maybe I can make you want a story belong in past them. Story
Yes,
little
go
how
ahead.
I'm come Savelon perceive na come inside because someone pla
Yes.
me no sabe them stop lo panel. Sorry, just
Alex, yes.
Alex
He's in
Nara.
attendance. I tried to bring him on and well, I brought him on, but he hasn't accepted to come on
Okay.
as a panelist. I'll bring him
He
up
has
again.
accepted to come on. Okay, Mr.
No,
Nara,
I'm Nami.
Mr. Nara, I'd like you to come on while we're waiting for Mary. I'd like you to come on and tell us your story because you are one of the very influential people in the province of West New Britain. And from your experience as a headmaster of a primary school, but also involved in the education department of West New Britain, what made you to become, how did you find about OnPassive and what made you to make the decision to become a founder? Because you're so very influential in the province, and I'd like for you to tell us your story because your story can inspire someone in the nation and even the nations of the world, what it means to have a job, the 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. job, and now retired and being on passive. So, Mr. Nara, suppose you come inside. You story likely story blue. You know, you me waiting Mary. You know, good plan. You me sit down silent night lo here. So good plan. You me kiss him sampler. You me keep him all something you go. So is he already on the panel?
Yes, I think it should be there already. Alex, you stop. You can unmute.
Hello, Mr. Nara.
Do you see him, Nancy? Because he probably need to be unmuted.
I haven't seen him.
It's going to be very hard for Nancy, who's on the phone, to find it. How do you spell his name? Let me try.
That's
Alex.
right. Alex.
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 He's not in yet.
And Nara.
I see him.
A-R-A.
He's on the panelist list.
I think he needs to unmute.
Alex
If you
Nara.
make him co-host, Connie?
Hello.
There
Hello,
we go.
Alex. He's here.
Okay, good
Alex.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. to
Yeah,
you.
thank you. In
Yes.
fact, this OnPassive company was introduced to me in 2018 while being a head teacher of a level 8 school in West New Britain, Papua New Guinea. Unfortunately, I did not take it seriously because previously I was a member of those so-called MLMs, but they never work out to my expectations. So I kept that invitation on OnPassive for a while. Then in 2019, I was also asked. I kept it to bed. 2020, I kept it there as well. And then this year, I was reintroduced to that company by Arnold Lakamanga. And then from there, I did my own investigation or research. And then finally, I was able to listen to the CEO talking. Then from there, I was convinced. And then I did my registration then. I went through Arnold and he got me registered. Yeah, Western Britain, we are okay. We just moving very slowly at times, but hopefully we will get organized ourselves as the way we are. Otherwise, I am a proud person to be part of my OnPassive family. And I introduced this to my family. And I got my wife on, got her registered. But the other two people from Bubusi where maybe Nancy, you and I know that person, Bicho Somoli, got registered, and then my adopted son as well, and some others in Thalassia LLG. All in all, thank you very much for the offer given to me to share my little experience. Thank you.
Good. Do we have Mary ready? Is Mary ready?
Is she in yet? I'm not seeing her in yet.
I don't see Mary in yet. She is in the attendees now. I'm bringing her on. Mary, you ready to go? Marty, if you could make her co-host when she comes on. Mary Caro was on the attendees. Now I don't see her on there or on the panelists anymore. So we'll just wait for her to come back in.
She could be having some internet problem.
Yeah.
So David,
It's the network. We're around
Pops,
the same
Dad,
area.
you think one of them, you may just go. So you think one of them, you may just go to solve one them, big man engineer law, working
Yes.
presentation or?
Yes.
Because you may come close to our pass now.
Yeah.
So si mi oklo wait mem na network problem em by time blame em by rone.
Yep.
Oh, no good. Anblo emeni guanta.
She's in the attendees right now. Mary, if you are listening, please accept the invitation to become my panelist.
Julie, can you bring Eamon on the panel?
Eamon's already on.
Eamon,
and could you make him a co-host, Marty, so that he can speak? Eamon.
Eamon? Okay, hold on.
Okay, Mary should be on shortly.
She's in, David. She's in.
She has no audio right now, so give her a few minutes. She only have the camera sign on. Eamon, you are a co-host now. You could open your mic and speak, Eamon.
Okay, Eamon, you talk, make him sample talk past him. Now you may wait in Mary lo, come on.
Hey, David,
Yes, Marty.
if you need someone to do a presentation, Mike Ellis would love to. Just if you need him, he's up there ready if you need him. He could do it in his sleep. He could do it in his sleep.
Definitely.
Marty, could you make Mary co-host?
That's right.
Could you make Mary Caro co-host? She's in the panel.
Mati, I'm just trying to ask, are we on live? I mean, on YouTube also?
Yes, I put it on YouTube also, David.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Thank you, everyone. Mary is one of our eminent woman leader in Papua New Guinea. And today we'd like to give her the opportunity to share with us what her perspective is about OnPassive. Thank you, Mary. I'll pass it on straight to you.
Hello. Good morning,
can hear
good
you.
afternoon, good night, everyone, and welcome to the Papua New Guinea on Passive Nation presentation this afternoon. I'd like to quickly go through the agenda with you. First up, I'll introduce myself formally. My inspirational quote, the e-commerce statistics, presentation of our company, company CEO, company locations, what OnPassive is, OnPassive business model, founder benefits, countries that OnPassive is in worldwide, OnPassive products, then conclusion and question and answer. Okay, my name is Mary Jean Carroll. I was born in Rio, Central Province of Papua New Guinea, married with 4 children, educated in Australia and in Lae, Moresby Province. And I did my primary school in Popondetta. My co-founder journey. Since my work ended with Edaranu in 2018, my plans were shattered because I didn't have any money left to retire with. So I continued to pray to move forward and beyond. Since I had a retired husband, 4 children and 12 grandchildren, and 22 grandchildren and 14 great-grandchildren. So in September 2020, I was introduced to co-founder by my older sister, Vetu Diro, who was introduced by Emily George Taule and Veronica Weying. Because they are icons of this country, I trusted them. So the next day I attended a meeting hosted by David Bakau. He convinced me that this definitely was the brighter future way forward for me and my relatives, my families, and community members. So I registered on 25th of September 2020, then tried to build my team. However, my spouse, who encountered stress and depression in 2019, needed more attention. So being new to the online business, I found it difficult to enhance building my team. It took a long time for me to fully understand. However, Ash Mufare's vision was crystal clear. That I can assure you. And the commitment and dedication of the many global leadership council fully convinced me also. It was only recently that I decided to participate, going back to listen to some of the old videos which were presented by Mr. Ash Mufare, Mike Ellis, Dr. Bill Williams, Marty DeGamo, Julian Milo, Charles Oswald, Chris Johnson, Michael Williams, and Engineer Mike. The messages were such that I felt the world would certainly be empowered with the love of God, and millions of people under the poverty line would benefit, their lives would be better. And this is such a delightful dream come true. So I believe with the generous attitude of many global leaders, including yourselves, Papua New Guinea is witnessing a new dawn in this era and beyond. Thank you sincerely for collective decision to give me an opportunity to participate at this level. May God continue to bless you all. I send my love to you all with your families. Thank you. Now, let's get on with the business. I'd like to ask you some smart business questions. Which you must think about seriously, especially those of you that are new to this forum and also new to hear about OnPassive. So are you tired of working for someone? Are you tired of failing in business? Are you tired of working so hard and not getting any headway? Are you tired of failing in online business? Do you want financial freedom? Are you thinking of owning your own business or home or car, etc.? If your answer is yes to all of these questions, then listen carefully to what I have to present. Let's work together in this presentation, and I'll show you how. Okay, what is the name of the company? It's OnPassive, and we are in it to win it. My inspiring quote, number one, comes from the late Sir Winston Churchill, where he said, if you're going through hell, then keep going. The second quote was from a tycoon, Warren Buffett, who said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. The 4 pillars of OnPassive. Ash Mufareh, the CEO, came up with this acronym, CATMO. C is for complete digital solution. A, automation and artificial intelligence. T, targeted traffic. M, money for everyone. The OnPassive system allows its users to also make enormous profits when they use our services. And O is for OnPassive. CATMO. So let's hear about some e-commerce worldwide statistics and facts. In 2019, an estimated 1.92 billion people purchased goods or services online, and during the same year, e-retail sales surpassed $3.5 trillion worldwide. The e-commerce data. Retail e-commerce sales worldwide is $3.53 trillion. The e-commerce share of total global retail sales in 2023 is estimated to increase to 22%. The country which has the highest retail e-commerce is Turkey. Worldwide digital population as of January 2021. There were 4.66 billion active internet users across the world, 59.5% of the global population. Of this total, 92.6%, or 4.32 billion, accessed the internet via mobile services or devices. The total number of founders to date on OnPassive is 1,055,837. We have an increase rate of 2,500 founders every 24 hours. Now let's hear about our CEO and founder, Mr. Ash Mufare. Who is Ash Mufare? Mr. Mufare attended the American Intercontinental University for a master's degree in information technology and e-commerce, and Harvard University for AI traffic generation. He's a well-established entrepreneur and a well-known genius who has more than 20 years of experience in upgrading technologies. The master of digital solutions has always supported AI technology and has used it to develop powerful tools that will help any individual to establish a successful business. These are the OnPassive logos. The slogan being, "We are in it to win it." Many people previously wondered whether there was a physical office for OnPassive. Yes, see the building on my right? This is where the administration and the legal section are, on the 5th floor. And it's located in Orlando, United States of America. So where is the production center? Well, the building there depicts the name, OnPassive. Obviously, that's where all the technical people are working 24/7. There, that is located in High-Tech City, Hyderabad, India. They are working so tirelessly that we are beating the time as to when it should be launched. So we thank them sincerely. Now, there's a leadership council. There's a body that helps the company to take care of so many things, from organizing webinars in countries worldwide, taking care of founders' tickets, helping them with their queries, and help to organize events. They have a rotational term of office and are drawn from many countries in the world. We are grateful to the Leadership Council, but in particular, Ash Mufare, for including 3 of our very own Papua New Guineans to be on that Leadership Council. And we are led by David Bakau and his wife, Susan Bakau, and Veronica Wayne. So what is OnPassive? OnPassive is an information technology IT company registered in the state of Florida, in the United States of America. OnPassive is a very massive and gigantic digital platform with 50+ products, all in the same place, which will provide services to the entire business world. OnPassive is a one-stop solution for any type of business, be it online or offline. Our platform is powered by artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning technology, MLT. OnPassive business model. Obviously, this is a customer-based business, so it deals with tools, 50+, as I mentioned earlier, which is all endless creation, all powered by AI. 2, traffic, highly targeted traffic to generate customer flow on autopilot. 3, costs, reduced cost for all our products. Automation, since most of the processes are handled by the system itself, it reduces human errors. Revenue, OnPassive will generate passive income every day of the year, 24/7, 365 days. And this is where we are going to live it up to what Warren Buffett said. Yes, we will be earning money as we sleep. So what are some of the benefits as a founder? You do not have to recruit, no auto shipment, 100% done for you, 50 plus tools available for your business. All the products are available for you on one platform. All tools built from scratch, which is first of its kind. No templates to imitate. The best ever proprietary tools of the highest quality. And the best ever for an online business. So you can tell from the hundreds joining every day, the thousands joining every day, that this is a very popular business. Non-passive operates and has members in most major countries, including Papua New Guinea, 212 countries around the world. It's phenomenal. The on-passive products detailed description can be found on www.onpassive.com. For today, I'll be sharing with you O-Bless, O-Academy, O-Connect, 3 only. And this is how you navigate to onpassive.com. Our products are viable, reliable, there you go. Thank you, Engineer Mike. They're the fingertips of an automated engineer of intelligence. I'll repeat that again. Our products are viable, reliable, and bio-organic. O-Bless is our crowdfunding platform, which is intended to connect founders and communities all over the world. O-Bless is the signatory product of OnPassive because it is built with a love for humanity as our CEO, Ash Bufari, is a great humanitarian. When you create an event on O-Bless, all of the donated sorry, go back, Mike. When you create an event, O-Bless, O-Bless is the platform that will bless all the people that need funding to establish whatever that they're lacking currently. So when you create an event on O-Bless, all of the donated funds will be handed over to the concerned individual or organization to the prescribed channel. Most of us founders have many, many projects which we will use the O-Bless to execute. It will be a blessing to mankind. O-Connect, O-Academy. O-Academy is our educational platform, which can be used all over the globe by students from kindergarten right up to PhD level. The people in the most remote areas are not left out of this learning process. Teachers all over the world can make their notes and market them all over through this platform. One of its most outstanding feature is the whiteboard collaboration. The other feature is distraction detection. It also has auto translator into several languages. This is very good for Papua New Guinea. It can be possible to minimize the lawlessness once we get many of these children to go on board Academy and learn more. It's also good for illiterate parents who can be taught to learn more, so they bridge the gap between themselves and their children. Connect. It's not showing Engineer Mark. OConnect is the audio-visual platform of Unpassive, which will be used to connect business to people and CEO and employees in business organizations, governments, provincial governments, local level governments, and privately operated businesses. This platform is being built from scratch, and artificial intelligence is embedded into it like all the other products of Unpassive. OConnect does not have any limited number of people to be in one session. We can have millions of people at a session, like what we're doing now, the Zoom. There's a limitation on this particular Zoom. It can go up to 11,000 maybe, but OConnect will allow more than millions to be watching and speaking, interacting on the same session. OConnect is translated into multiple languages to facilitate video conferencing. And it has a dual screen function which can be shared. Now let me give you an analogy. The Toyota CEO in Japan wants to call a meeting with all his CEOs or general managers all over the world. Australia, Papua New Guinea, Italy, France, Germany, China, you name it, all countries where there is Toyota. So he comes on this OConnect, starts his meeting, and immediately it's translated into the language of that particular country. So easier understanding and less cost. How brilliant is that? Next, please. Market size price for the year 2020 for some of our products before launch. Human resource management, or OStaff, $17 billion. Chatbot, or OChat, $3 billion. Online education, Academy, $200 billion. Video conferencing, OConnect, $6 billion. Email marketing, OMail, $2 billion. Domain name, $3 billion. Web hosting, $50 billion. Traffic, $30 billion. IP tracker, or O-Tracker, $2 billion. Website builder, O-Create, 1.7 billion, social media ONet, 3.6 billion. Digital payments or wallet, 79 billion, SEO, 50 billion. So this is why many a times we've heard from our leaders and from Mr. Mufare himself that this company is a unicorn business as soon as it launches. So the founder position cost. The current cost is $97 US membership and $5 an administration fee. For the people of Papua New Guinea, it's around 400 kina to register. During the premier launch, our CEO tells us that the founder position may increase. We don't know to what limit. The founder position comes with lifetime money-back guarantee, which is risk-free and 30 days refund. So if you've joined, you're not happy with it, you just send the support team a ticket and they'll refund your money. The renewal costs will be reviewed each year and can be paid out of commissions earned during the previous year. The founder position ends as soon as we launch to the entire world. Next. Potential activation cost. At the moment, the potential activation cost has not been finalized. The CEO will do that. He tells us it will be anything between $200 to $300 US. The actual cost will be confirmed on launch, which is very soon. Now, when you take into account this amount of activation fee that is required from us and take into the 3 years or 3.5 years of work that Ash Mufare has put in and his family have put into this very great platform, that's very, very minimal, he asks of us. Next. So I encourage all our guests that are here with us on this platform today, especially those newcomers considering to come on board. I believe Governor Honorable Boris Pakop is also watching this webinar, and I encourage you, sir, to consider this opportunity as it will solve much of the funding situations or problems that you encounter as the leader in our city. And all other members of parliament who would like to join, this is a ready-made business for you and me. We don't want to leave anyone behind. Come and let's join the genius of an outstanding CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare, so we can launch OPASIC to the world. We'll be very glad to see you at the very top. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Well done. Well done. Very informative. A lot of information there. We know it's your first time, but you did well. Thank you.
Auntie Mary, you did well.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you. Thank you for a good presentation. For a first timer like you, you did so well. Congratulations. Love you, Auntie.
Thank you. Thank God.
Loved it. Loved it.
Good job, Mary Carol.
Thank you to you, my engineer. Thank you so much. Now, are there any questions?
The floor is now open for any questions. If we have any questions, any guest there. I see Daniel Sunny, you're at the location. Can you please come on? We are so happy that you're well now. Please come on, speak to us with your friend there, your guest. Introduce him, and if he has any questions, he can ask.
There are 4 questions from the 4 hands raised on the attendee, David.
Okay, I'll check.
Mr. Sunny, you ready? You can talk pas. Nabiani mi can kisimol narapla. Mr. Sunny, if you're available, if you're ready, go ahead while we're waiting for others.
I think it's mute. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, I was not able to unmute. That's why I couldn't get in. All right, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you all. Yes, I was very sick for the past 12 months, 1 month or so, but I'm happy to be back now. I have a guest here with me. He's a former colleague. Yeah, I have a colleague here with me. He's a former workmate with the Angel Bank, but he's still there. I was with him, and I left him 5-6 years ago, but I decided to say, I almost forgot about him, but I decided to say with him. His name is Terry. He's Terry, and he's enjoyed the presentation very much. And I asked him if he's got any question, but yeah, if Terry wants to say something, you can speak, please, Terry.
Yeah. Hi, thank you so much for having me. Yeah, I got introduced to On Passive by Daniel. Daniel's a former colleague of ANZ to which I'm still working with. Yeah, we spoke a bit. Initially when Daniel asked me, I said, hey, I was told about On Passive by
I think it's Fred Lavaki.
Yeah, Fred Lavaki. I think a year and a half ago when he was still in Port Moresby, but he moved over to Ley. He kept sending me, links on WhatsApp, information on WhatsApp, but I didn't take too much attention. I didn't pay too much attention to what he was sending me. And all of a sudden I got this call from Daniel saying, hey, do you know about this thing? I go, yeah, I was told once, but I'm really not into this, But, knowing Daniel and reflecting back on the relationship that I have with Daniel and the trust that Daniel and I have, if it's going to come from Daniel, then it's got to be something good. Yeah, and that's why we've arranged for this time to come and be part of this presentation. As I was telling Daniel, I'll read more about it, find out more about it, and then go from there. The good thing is we've registered already, so yeah, I can consider myself a member of On Passive team.
Yeah, just yesterday I got him on. Payment done. Now he's a very new founder.
Thank you.
Otherwise, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for having us on board. My big thanks to Mary Carroll. Very good presentation. We enjoyed it. Very detailed, very clear. I'd like to take this opportunity also to thank Michael, Angina Mike Degamo, Chris Jones, Cedric Flowers, all our international founders, tireless people that come on, Richard Lamont, they're always here with us. We thank you all for your love, for your support, for your contribution to us. You come here every time, never ending. You always come here every week, and that motivates us to press on. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Daniel. It's good to see you recovered,
Wonderful.
and you're back again in action. Always, even sick or no sick, still work must go yet.
Yes. We are getting close. We know it's going to be short, so we are racing against time.
Yes, brother. Good. Thank you. All right. Do we have any questions in the audience?
There's some hands raised. I don't know whether it's for question or to join the panel. So we can check it out.
I've just brought them, asked them to come on. I see Ronald Haffa from WIWEC. Ronald, good afternoon to you. Can you unmute and share your story, please, Ronald?
Hello.
Hello, Ronald. Good to
Thank
hear
you.
you.
Hello. Good afternoon, my country leader, David Bakau, and to all the LC members, especially Mati Digamo, and everyone who are joining into this PNG founder webinar this afternoon. I have with me one of the guests. I kept on talking to him about on-passive, and he's interested about on-passive, and now he's sitting with me. I will just let him to introduce himself, to just mention his name, and then I'll take it from there, and then I can say a bit of my story here. Thank you. Tell him name too.
Good afternoon. My name is Peter Rafael. I'm from Medang, and currently I'm at WeWork, and I'm with Ronald. He did talk to me regarding this on passive some times ago, but he's still convincing me, or still encouraging me to be a part or be a member to this on passive team. And I'm still interested, and I'm still working on it. But later on, I'll make up my mind, and I will let you guys know.
All right. Thank you. That's Peter Rafael. I'm happy once again to be part of this webinar. Though most of the times I only come in just to have a listen, but thank you, my country leader, Mr. Bakau, for giving me this opportunity to speak on behalf of other founders here in WeWork. I've got something that I'd like to share, if that is okay with you, my leader.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you. Just last week, it's interesting that I've got two mothers. Two mothers. They joined last year around December 2020. And because of they don't have access to a good mobile phone, they don't have access to the information how or what's the progress with on passive, and they came up last week to see me, and I'm so happy when I saw them. I asked them what was the matter of them coming up to see me. And the first thing they told me was, we are here to get back our money. The two ladies, their mothers, they said, we are here to get back our money because since we joined and nothing happened, and we didn't hear anything about this on passive, so we are here now, and we'd like to get back our money. So I told them, okay, thank you for coming, and we sat down for a while, and then I started talking to them. And the only problem is because there's lack of information going towards our founders. So I kept on talking to them about on passive, and I explained the situation now that we are at the 11th hour. And I told them about what if you get back your money, or I told them I can reimburse your money, but I'd like to get the account. I will get your account, but I will give back your money. I can give back your 390 kina, maybe it's 780 kina. I can give that money to you too right away, but I will own the account. I'd like to have the account. So before I do that right now, what can you think of? I don't like you to have a regret feeling after if on passive comes on, and on passive definitely will come. So after talking to them, I got my mobile phone, and then I wanted to go through our Telegram group to show them some of the updated information. One of the lady asked me, "What are you trying to do? Are you trying to get back our money?" And I said, "No, I'm looking at some of the latest information that I'd like to share with you." And she was happy that I didn't tell her that I will give back her money. And she said, "No, don't do anything. Now we're happy. We will go back." And we are so happy that you talked to us. So I told them, I know the problem is because you don't have the access to communication. So now, after this, I kept on communicating with these two ladies. I put them onto our Telegram group, and they're so happy. They went back, and the other lady, Rose Hausage, she called me just yesterday, and she was happy about the information she got from our Telegram group that is coming in every day, maybe every hour, and now she's up to date with her friends. So that's what happened last week about our founders, but we keep on encouraging founders. You know, most of our founders here, they don't have Android mobile phone, and they don't have access to the information or our webinar like now what we have. So they are out lost, but they kept on coming every time to my office, even to our leader here, Freddie Benguma, and kept on, trying to know what's happening. So what we are doing here now, we are telling them about the progress of OnPassive, and we are happy to work with our people. We have a target. We try to get the number as our target, as our leader, David, you said we try to reach 10,000. So we are working out on that to get more people in before we go for the global launch. Thank you. Thank you everyone for listening in.
Thank you, Ronald. Thank you for keeping our mothers informed. Yes, that is our difficulty, but we will always find a mean and a way to overcome these challenges. Never say die. Keep on going.
Never say die. Walk by go.
And that's all. Thank you. Yes, my brother, Marty, go ahead. You can unmute and speak.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Mary, great job. First time. I can't even give a presentation. That was fantastic. Very good. Keep it up. You'll get easier and easier. You should have heard Mike Ellis the first time. Whew. Look where he's at. Anyway, Engineer Mike, thanks for helping her out with that. Very nice slides. Fantastic. And Daniel, I'm glad you're feeling better. I notice people in Papua New Guinea, as soon as they feel better, they start sharing the business right away. Very good. But everybody in Papua New Guinea, remember, you're not alone. You have brothers and sisters around the world. You need anything, we're here to help you. You know that. I hope you know that. I just got done texting Ash, and I told him that I was here. He said, "Oh," I told him that you're going to do the music with the bamboo. I mean, wants a copy of it for his son Omar. I said, "Okay, I'll make sure you get it." So I think he would enjoy that. So, but you guys are doing unbelievable. Hard to believe. A little over 2 years ago, just me and you, David, and Mike and Dan.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
Very good, very good. And you've only just begun, David. I hope you hit your goal of 10,000. But keep in mind, when it launches, and you have 7,000 or 8,000 or whatever you wind up with, every one of them are going to get thousands and thousands and thousands. And customers will come from all over the world, be under everybody there in Papua New Guinea. And you're going to see things change big time because you have OnPassive on your side, especially with those blasts, roads, water, hospitals, whatever you want to do, you're going to be able to do. And I love you guys, and I'm so glad to see what happened. But I'm telling you, you haven't seen nothing yet, really.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, my brother, Marty. Yes, it's been a journey. It's been a wonderful journey for all of us here in Papua New Guinea. as we've connected with OnPassive. And, it has given hope to all of us. And I can see that physically, in our physical countenance, people have changed from their look before they joined OnPassive, and now in OnPassive, they're different. They're different. They're so confident. Yeah, my brother Engineer Mike, go ahead, unmute and speak.
Hello, good evening, all the LC members who are always here. I see Buddy, I see Julie, Mike Ellis, I see all the leaders, Owina, Cedric Flowers, I see Daniel, I see Chris Johnson right there. I see Fred. No, that's Joe, not Fred. I see Fred and Daniel. Daniel, thank God you're back. You have to, we're praying for you all the time. I can see Nancy is very strong again. Just looking at us. I can see Julie right there. I can see Veronica Wayan. Thank you everybody for coming, and thanks for the support that we always give to the PNG family. Now, want to say thank you, Mary, for the presentation for the first time. I thought you would go so staggering, but you did it till the end. Congrats. It's a first time, and know that from now, all the time, Mr. David will want you to be doing the presentations, and you will have to go. That was awesome. Yes. So I want to talk to you. I got a name, Peter Rafai. I'm talking to you, Peter. You don't need to listen to stand too much outside the friends to enter into OnPassive. You don't need to know anything in OnPassive before entering. You know why? Because everything is being done for you. When Mary was doing her presentations, she came to the products. I want to highlight one product to you. That product is called O-Bless. She said a lot of things about O-Bless. You know what O-Bless is? It is a signature product of OnPassive. You know why? That is where the heart of humanity, which our CEO, say Ash Bufare, he had that he's brought. So he's bringing forth O-Bless to everybody to change mankind. Okay? So remember, OnPassive is the beacon of hope to humanity. You know what that is? All these dreams that we'll be having all our lives, all the failing that will be failures all our life. This is the time to make it right. You know why? This man called Ash Mufare is a genius.
Okay.
You know what he did? He created this platform by himself, okay, with his own money. With his own money. And he created this platform which will be generate income for all of us. As a genius, that's what he did. Then he is calling you to bring in your 400 kina, to come, just 400 kina, to come and be a partner with him in the business. No any other company has ever been pocket friendly as OnPassive in the world, in the history of mankind. Go online, Google it, check information. OnPassive is $97 to be a founding position. Do you know what that means? No company has come that cheap. We are pocket friendly. Now, look at what this O-Bless will do for you. You have a project. I don't know what province you're coming from, but I want to always talk about I'm talking about Teleforming all the time. That's my own district. Mr. David Bakau, they have to give me a citizenship in Teleforming. That's my district.
Already.
Thank you. Thank you. That is where I am talking about. When you go to Teleforming, I've gone through, make a lot of research about them. That is the richest region in PNG, but it is the most enclave region. They don't have anything. But guess what? With OnPassive, the dreams of everybody in Teleforming will be changed because they have people who are coming up. I have Rona. Rona is right here with us now in this webinar. She is advocating to have a lot of those things that people cannot get. You know why? Because she's in unpassive. Before unpassive, she just had the dream. She could not execute it. But unpassive have made her open her ears and eyes and everything, because our CEO tells us every day, upgrade your dreams. Upgrade your dreams. And what are those dreams? What you want to do, that you feel right to do it. Everywhere in PNG will be transformed because of unpassive. Now, we have Rona have up to like 50 founders now under her in her district. Telefomin, Doramin village. The village is Doramin. They are planning to do all these projects. So it is the same thing. Or every other person in every other way in PNG, this is what we need. Oh, bless. Come together, sign up, use Oh, bless, and do all those projects. Look at how Nancy is looking at me, because she knows what Oh, bless will do for everybody. It is not a joke. Now, that's why I'm telling you, Peter Lafai, you are not staying out. The vanguard is almost complete, because we needed just some amount of people in unpassive. We are signing up at 1 million. We are above the million now. We are 1,053,000 or 55,000 or something. Guess what? Very soon they are locking the door. You will not be able to enter. You will not get that founding position. And it is a founding position in unpassive that is the most important thing. You know why? Because you have a lot of benefits. Mary pronounced those benefits, but guess what? We need this Oh, bless. So log in. It's $95, 400 kina. Look for it, sign up, and get a position, so that tomorrow you will not be hearing the history. Last webinar, Marty Degamo told us right here, so you should take the snapshots of PNG as it is now. Then you look after it 2, 3, 4 years. You know what that means? Unpassive will change the life of everybody in the world, every founder of the world. We are already very fine and comfortable as we are sitting here. And if you have a way, not only one position, you can get positions for everybody in your family, Peter, and any other person listening to me now who is still standing at the outside. Unpassive, we are going. The door is almost shut. Please get in. Let's be together and work together and change the world. It's not only PNG. In Africa, we have projects that we are planning on so many projects. And these projects, our CEO knows about them. So when he knows about those things, he encourages everyone. These are leadership council members here. There are a lot of people to work with. We have people of diversified trade in the whole of unpassive. We have medical doctors. We have engineers, all kinds of engineers. We have people who just have a big heart to help to work. We can always work with all of you. PNG family, please, all the attendees, if you are an attendee, a guest, sign up for unpassive. You don't need too much. It's 400 kina. Let's sign up, and for the 6 years, let's change it to 1 day. Let's change that. Let's unpassive be that changer that will change our community in PNG to be 1 day. And all over the world, all other countries. The people, we have more than half of our population is Indian. They'll be so rich and they'll change our community. Let's log in, 400 kina, sign up, and you will learn along the line. You don't need to know everything or anything. You don't have to be tech savvy in unpassive. Everybody comes to meeting like this will learn every day. Join hand with us. Peter,
Brother Mike.
Yes,
Brother Mike, thank you so much. Thank you so much for those words, uplifting and empowering us. Unfortunately, we have some more people raising their hands up, so
I'm done.
We have to move because our time is. Thank you so much. So, Mr. Bakau, please. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
I'm done. Yeah.
Mr. Bakau, please let's get to the next one.
Okay, I have Joshua Lanis. Joshua, are you there? Joshua Lanis, if you're there.
Joshua, by you unmute na, put yung video play you on.
Can
Then
you
you
put, unmute and put your video on? Joshua is from Bougainville, from a small island called Nissen. He wants to talk about what On Passive has done for him and his thoughts about what he can do. Joshua, are you there? All right.
How do you spell
can,
his name? Let me try to bring him on.
Okay. Let's go to Mike Ellis. Mike, come on.
Hello, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Good to see you.
Good to see all of you. Yeah, I wanted to say a couple of things. You know, I come to On Passive with a little different point of view. I love the products of On Passive. I love Oh Bless. It does show the heart of On Passive. But when I come to an opportunity meeting, we're talking to new people that are just exploring On Passive. And the most important thing we can tell them that it's going to change their life individually. And if you want to change communities, you have to change those lives within the community. And as individuals come in and look at On Passive, and they understand that their life is going to change, and they don't have to worry about the financial woes that we all have at one time or another. I think that's the most important thing we can do when we talk to new people. Yes, the world is going to change. On Passive is going to be, I mean, it is just going to be an explosion online. But the most important thing as you're looking at On Passive right now is what is it going to do for you? And it will literally change the way you think about your life and will give you the opportunity not only to build an income, but to build a residual income. And then once you have that residual income, it's really, really important to understand, once you have that, you can start building wealth. And when a community starts to build wealth, whatever is needed in that community, we can all gather together and get those things done and get them done very, very easily. But initially, I want you to succeed. I want you to see the income coming in and filling your pockets, filling the gas tank, however you want to put it, making enough money to where you get to the point where you don't even think about it. And Mary did a really, really good job on the presentation. She did a great overview of On Passive, and it was absolutely terrific. And I'm a numbers guy, Mary, and I love the numbers you threw out there. They were awesome, and they're very, very big. But I do want to tell individuals that are coming in right now, what is On Passive specifically going to do for you? As you come in On Passive, it's 100% automated, okay? You come in and you put On Passive to work for you, and then they're going to build your business for you. And it's real, real simple. I can tell it to you in 2 minutes. As you come in, On Passive is going to build a marketing platform. They're going to hook it up to AI. On Passive is an AI IT company, artificial intelligence, informational technology company. As it gets hooked to AI, artificial intelligence, it becomes 100% automated. And then they're going to drive traffic through it. And as they bring that traffic through, and these are customers coming in and looking at the products of On Passive, as these customers come in, and they will come in by the millions based off of what Mary said, it's going to be astronomical. But as these customers come in, they're going to manage everything. They're going to manage the customer coming in. They're going to manage them looking at the product. They're going to manage them buying the product, and they're going to manage them using the product. So we don't have to deal with those customers. That's what we'll be paying On Passive to do for us. And that's that subscription fee between $200 and $300. Once you pay that, On Passive goes to work for you. And as you come in and you think about the fees, the founder's fee and the subscription fee, understand they are one-time fees. You will never go out of pocket again. You'll pay them once and you're done. And from there, the subscription fee, which is a monthly fee, will be paid from the profits that we get from On Passive. That's just a quick overview of what they're going to do for you. And because of the sheer volume that Mary talked about, and when she talked about our market worldwide, and it was in the trillions of dollars. When I heard that number, that makes me very, very excited, because I know as a founding member of Unpassive, at the end of a year's time, once we go into the global launch, at the end of a year's time, there's nobody here on this webinar today that will worry about finances. And I believe that from the bottom of my heart. So we are in a really, really unique position. Come on in and take advantage of Unpassive, and take advantage of everything Unpassive. Let them go to work for you, and then get in that situation where you're starting to build wealth. And then we can change the community and we can change the world. But let's start with you. Let's take care of those financial needs, get you to the place where you just don't worry about finances anymore. And then from there, we can crush it. So just something very, very quick, David. Hopefully that helped a little bit.
Thank you, bro. Always on the ball. You know, when you explain things, you make it so easy to understand. And that's the thing that got me hooked when I first joined, you know, listening to your videos. So thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike.
Unpassive, it is a very, very big and complicated company, but it doesn't have to be complicated for us. That's what Ash did for us. He made it very, very, you know, Ash, he always says, if my grandmother can't do it, we're not doing it. Well, I'm not his grandmother, but I can do this. And so can everybody else here. So Ash is, that's the genius behind Unpassive. Very, very simple for us. Company, very, very complicated, but that's okay. We don't have to go there. We just have to know what it's going to do for us.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike. Papua New Guinea, Yumi Haram.
That's powerful.
Papua New Guinea, Yumi Haram. You saw Mike, a company, information technology company, planti bla Yumi no clear lo this something. But Yumi no can worry because no can worry lo on something because registration fee Yumi pay him company now. Now bian Yumi activate him membership la Yumi time Yumi pay him la first month subscription fee. Time Yumi pay him this la now MOSM Yumi pay him company lo work la Yumi. So you know me, maski me to plan no sa long IT or one kind something. You me follow man na you me sit down to sol na you me look na company and work by you me. So you do not make him want to work. You start the sol company by working marketing by you and by advertising all products and by bringing customer come inside long team by you or lost shop by you, lost two by you. Now all by buying product, now money by going inside long wallet by you, now work by you and long roughly money lo wallet, now bring him come inside long bank account by you. So I'm simple. I'm organize something, I'm automatic, I'm computer by running, you know, money running. So organize something, I'm programming, and Mary, I'm explaining long presentation long, I'm fully automated system. So you mitla buy one plus some ready-made company, you me just paying feet or so, now you me hook up, now you me sit down, now you me look room company and work play me. So thank you, Long Disla. Thank you, Mike, for that. And let's have Monica. Monica, David, you have your hand up.
David Bakau, I apologize. You are now the host. Marty's having some issues. And can you make him co-host, please?
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll do that.
Sorry, David.
No worries. Monica,
thank you, Mike.
You can go ahead and
Mr. Bakau, Mr. Bakau, before Vero goes ahead, I want to say something. I see a question in the Q&A, and it's a question about the launch of products and all that. Let me clarify to us. This is our guest, PNG guest webinar. So we are basically primarily dealing with our guests and new people that do not know about Unpassive and the business and all that. So we are not going to be prioritizing any founders' information. We can deal with it when we deal with our guest first. So if you have any questions about, you're worrying about when the product is going to launch and all this stuff, please hold your peace. Keep it in. There will be a webinar for that. So you can go there and ask your question there. But for now, we're going to keep it basically to our guest to help them understand what OnPassive is. Okay, thank you, Mr. Bakau.
Thank you. We'll have Monica. Can you unmute yourself and ask your question or say your piece? RS05A Monica, you have your hand up. And then we'll have Tai Yang after her.
David, you might have to give her permission to unmute.
Oh, okay.
Yes, hi sir. Good morning, all. Thanks for giving me the opportunity. When is going to start OnPassive? And I have that question. And what is the benefits we receive? Everything I listen everything. It's good to I am here. When is going to start? Once I have that question, can you please clarify that?
I didn't get that. I didn't get that. Chris, did you hear the question?
I think she was asking when OnPassive was going to start. Is that correct, Monica?
Yes.
David, Mike Ellis, you want to answer that question?
Yeah,
Mike, you can answer that.
I do want to answer that question. It's already started, okay? And if you plug in, you're going to understand what I mean by that. We're already in the process of going into the hard launch today, not yesterday, not in a month, today. We've started that process already. And the things that are coming out in the next few days and weeks are going to blow your mind. So I want you to stay very, very focused on what's happening every day in OnPassive. I'm not going to give you any dates. Just stay very, very focused on what's happening in OnPassive every day, okay? And when you do that, you're going to start hearing things. Believe me, you're going to be very, very happy. You've got a great smile. It's going to even be better, okay? You're going to be happy, believe me. So just stay focused. We've already started, and every day something new is going to be coming out, or every other day. So I know that doesn't answer your question spot on, but that's as good as I can do today. Ash Mufara is going to make those announcements, not me. Okay. So just get ready. You're going to be smiling ear to ear forever. That's all I got.
Thank you, Mike.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Mike. All right, Tai, my brother, go ahead, unmute. And Joshua, if you're there, can
David,
you raise your hand?
Can we?
Joshua? Tai, go ahead. After that, Joshua Lanis, if you're there, raise your hand and we will unmute you. Okay, Tai, you there? You can go ahead. You there, Tai? It's probably go ahead, Tai.
Gotta unmute him, David.
Oh, okay. I see.
Let's say about.
I think I'll pass
I don't know what to say. Anyway, for the people that are now just getting in, I just wanted to talk to them for a minute, and I'm right along with Mike Ellis. He kind of took a lot of words out of my mouth, but I'll just keep it real simple for me. I got in with a friend that knew marketing and how to, make money online, right? And I just went along with what he said. I was just get in and watch the videos and you'll find out for yourself. I said, okay, fine. So I paid the $97, got in, went into the back office and started watching the videos. And I started watching my Ash's old videos 3 years ago. Okay. And what he spoke to me was serious value because I used to pay for all them tools. I used to make the sales funnels and I used to try to get traffic to them and stuff like that, buy the traffic through solo ads and all kind of stupid things. I had to buy an autoresponder and everything else just to make money online. I had to spend a lot of money to make a little bit of money. And I didn't make very much because there's a lot of things there's a lot of tricks and a lot of things that go along with it that it's just impossible for people like me to make money online. And so what Ash was speaking to me about was how he's going to change all that, how everything's going to change and how he's going to fix that. You know, he's not going to allow the corruption to come in and ruin anything. You know, he spoke to my mind and my heart saying, oh, this guy's, is he for real? Is this guy going to really do what he said he's going to do? Wow. I mean, that's a whole lot, you know? So, and then as I started watching more and more of the leaders and I got plugged into YouTube and then Facebook and all that in the group, I started seeing more and more knowledge and little pieces. I got little pieces at a time, but I found out, wow, this is a lot more and a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. And so now I'm thinking every day, I'm thinking this is going to be a change of life to where I'm going to be a hero and not a zero and help a lot of people. And so now I got like 40 or 50 people in already. I bought in a lot of positions for other people and for myself. So, and because I believe in it like that. So I envision me doing really well and I can't wait. And I'm excited every single day. And it's hard for me to not tell anybody. And it's hard for me not to talk either. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Ty. Thank you, Ty. Joshua, Lanis. Okay. Go ahead, Joshua.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good afternoon, my PNG ladies of council. I'm very happy to be on this webinar this afternoon. And I would like to also greet other leadership council in other countries of the world. I'm happy that you brought me up into this webinar. I'd like to share my little story here about how and when I joined the OnPassive. It was through one of my friends, Nathaniel Coop, who WhatsApped me some videos for our CEO, Esmufer. When I watched these videos, it really convinced me. And in just within 3 days, I decided to come on board. That was in 2020, somewhere around September. When I joined OnPassive, I realized that I joined one of the biggest companies in the US. And I told myself that I'm employed by a company in US. And then I started convincing my friends to also join me to sign on OnPassive. So that's what happened. I was really excited when I talked to people about OnPassive. And I brought my family on board. My wife, my children, all of them, I brought them. And they signed up under me. And under myself, I have 4 people. My wife got 2, and my firstborn son got 3, and my lastborn got 2. So I'm still signing up people, and I'm still calling people from around the country as well. I'm actually from Bougainville, but I'm happy that I talked to other Papua New Guineans as well as Bougainvilleans. So we're still moving ahead and talking to people, and I also talked to my families back home on Nissan Island, and they're really excited, and probably one or two of them already come on board. They sign up on Passive, and they're still advertising on Passive on the island. Also want to ask my leadership council, David Bakau, if I can say some of my concern back on the island.
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you.
Just
Thank you. I'm from Nissan Island.
Where Nissan is. Just
Okay.
describe where Nissan Island is.
Nissan Island is at the north of Bougainville. Nissan Island, you can also see that on if you go to Google, you can type Nissan Green Island. You can type Nissan Green Island and you can see the island. It's just outside of Bougainville, not of Bougainville. That's where Nissan Island, between Bougainville and New Orleans province. There are 5 islands at the east coast of New Orleans province, Namatanai. Nissan Island is just close to Bougainville. That's where Nissan Island is, and there's something I would like to. I'm very motivated by what engineer Mike was saying about all of us will benefit from OnPassive. I truly believe in that, and I have something here that I would like to share about regarding Nissan Island. Just about 12 months ago, we had a problem of sea pirates who hold up on our 90-footer dinghies and 40 horsepower, and they rob them and they murder them, and that's it. So we have this fear in Nissan Island, and I strongly believe on OnPassive and put my trust and hope that one fine day we are not going to use 19-footer 40 horsepower boats to travel from Nissan Island to the mainland Bougainville to get services or go to the hospital. We will have something where OnPassive will provide for us and make it easy for us to travel from Nissan to other centers or other places around Papua New Guinea and in Bougainville as well. I have something here that I would like to share with you, my leadership council in Papua New Guinea, and as well as Vero and other leadership council around the world. It's something that like Nissan Island is where the American Allied Forces based during the Second World War, the World War II. And they built the airport on Nissan Island, and that airport, according to the history, is the longest, biggest airport in the Pacific Hemisphere during the Second World War. That's in the Second World War. And that airport that was built by American is still there until today. And on the island, they also built a ring road around the island, and also they built other airports in the region, NGR, New Guinea Islands region, namely like Momot Airport in Manus and Emirau in Musau, and Torokina in West Coast Bougainville, and Munda in Solomon Island. Those airports were built by the American with the gravel which they took from my mother's land on Nissan Island. And these airports are still existing today, like the one in Munda in Solomon Island has now become one of the international airports in the western province of Solomon Island until today. And the ring road, the airport on Nissan Island is still there. As I've said, it's the longest and the biggest airport in the Pacific Hemisphere during the Second World War. And I'm happy that I'm talking on this webinar, so our good engineers can listen to what I'm saying here, because I need some members to come and carry out feasibility study on how to reconstruct the airport built by the American back on my island, so it can become the first international airport in Bougainville as well. And we have many things like we have bombs that remains remains from the Second World War left behind by the American Allied forces on the island. Those bombs are still active and alive on the island. And I want some good engineers to come and remove this bomb so we can have good places and plant organic foods on the island, because those powders that make bombs on the island, they spoil our land, they spoil our ground, and it's a threat to my tribes and threat to my people on the island. I'm thank God that you can listen to what I'm saying here, and that's fact. If you go to Google and you type Nissan Green Island, you can see information there on Nissan Green Island on Google. And we have this problem, and I'm looking forward that because of ONPASSIVE, I believe ONPASSIVE will bring changes on my island and change the livelihood of my people on Nissan Island. And thank you very much. I'm grateful that I can add this one. And other times when we have a small health center back on the island, and we have about 18 villages on the island. We have about more than 10,000 population on the island, and we have only little small health center, not hospital. But if you want to go to the hospital, the health center back on the island has to hire a 19-foot 40-horse boat to travel from Nissan Island to Buka mainland just to get medication there in the hospital in Buka, and that's a big problem. And we're looking forward for some good engineers to come so we can have a good hospital back on the island, and also a satellite township, and build good ring road around the island so we can because of ONPASSIVE we can have the services back on the island. And thank you very much, my leadership council, David Bakau and Vero, to allow me to air my concern on this webinar. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Joshua. Thank you, Long. You. Okay, I have Robin. After Robin, and we will have Greg Maloney on with his bamboo band, the Lontis bamboo band, to play us the ONPASSIVE song, In It to Win It. Thank you, Robin.
Wonderful, David. Thank you so much. The Solomon Islands are beautiful, just as beautiful as the people are there as well. And this is going to be another wonderful project for Oh Bless. So there are so many gifts that are going to be received in your part of the world and all around the world, thanks to ONPASSIVE and all the founders that are part of this amazing company. Mary, you did an amazing job with your presentation. It will get easier every time you do it. So don't ever stand back now. You've got that voice, you've got the beautiful way of presenting, and you need to get it out there and be more vocal as well. It was a beautiful presentation. I would like to just remind us that we have had a very, very large awakening over these past couple of years with something called the COVID virus and the pandemic. This has hit so many of our loved ones, our friends, our family members, our literal family members, and our new family members around the world. And Papua New Guinea has recently had more strife and more ill health with your members. And we're so grateful to see you back and strong again. Nancy, you look wonderful. You sounded strong again. And we want all our membership, all our founders everywhere, as well as the people who are not founders, to improve in health from what has been happening around the world with this illness. But this is something I would like to bring and talk to the guests about in particular, because the guests may still be employed. They may still be in good health, God hopefully. And everybody thinks that things won't happen to us. But you never know when we will face a challenge, either ourselves directly, a loved one, a family member, a distant family member. And this is the hope and the safety net that ONPASSIVE is providing to all of us, and why we are so vocal and why we are so passionate about wanting to bring more people in to help them, to have them have the reassurance of support from a CEO and a company that wants as many people as possible to receive the benefits, to take pressure off their shoulders, to take and help with quality living and help with medications, help make sure that hospitals and nursing staff and doctors are able to do what they need to do, but that we can help as many people as possible and look after our family members, our friends. And if our job suddenly disappears for whatever reason, economic failure in a location of the world or a country or a city, that we have got something to fall back on, because that is what OnPassive does. 100% automated, 100% hands-free, and a guaranteed position and a guaranteed residual monthly income is what you will receive with each founder's position that you get. Please don't take what we say tonight as pressure to join us, but take it as a hope that is being extended to you, an option, a choice that you can make to be part of this global company that in turn you will be able to help your family members for generations to come in security, financial safety, and wealth that will look after yourselves for a very, very long time. David, thank you so much for letting me speak. I'm sorry I can't say any of that in Pidgin, but it does come from my heart. And you are in our prayers all the time, PNG, as the example to the world of how you have come together from different parts of the country, united, and continue to pull together in all that you are doing. The rest of the world looks upon you with great respect and admiration. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next weekend.
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
for your
Robin.
word.
Love you.
Thank you. All right. If there's no more questions or anybody who wants to say something, then I'll switch it across to Greg Malone. Greg, you there with your boys?
Okay, before Greg comes on, can I say something?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, I want to respond to Ronald, and I'll speak in Pidgin. Okay, Ronald, suppose you stop yet. Also, long time you talk na you raise one plug concern blow you long all founders where some play no got for all good plug phone na lo connect. Now come back lo you plug leaders now. You plug leaders, you plug hold him all physical meeting. You plug boom, put him date, go down, put him location, na kiss him all money come na all founders, na talk long all. No can la remol man by stop lost because you me o'clock come lo a remark blow lunch. Na plenty or something where company talk long em now leadership talk long em ya. You me must kiss him na put him go to go inside lo head blow founders blow you me. Think blow you me must clear now. Because osem now you talk you raising this lo concern lo here. Emi say osem you plan leader long we work. You plan no bung one time. So you plan need lo bung. Now you plan need lo make him meeting. Only more meeting. Because plenty online blow me only join him. All simple online. All mama market. Online lo place. Online only stop. Ino gat big plus sawe tumas lo. Business i goal some one na. Business i make him one na. One something now na. You me stop lo when na. You me come up lo one hap now na. Kain ting by stop. Na otrango you me like help him all. Boli come back na request him money blong all na. Osem one kind talk osem you talk you got to line blame lo vani mo to all be make him same neck also. Sample like I'm like kissing back money blong all. That's all time me talk him all osem look him and problem and me come back lo you leader. Leader you rise up you organize him boom. You talk lo line blow you me. Give him steer long all. Help him all, clear him think blong all. Business you me suppose you me go some. Harim PNG, you me no need lo save lo computer, you me no need lo save lo internet, you me no need lo save lo ogra something. Big plus something, you talk him all same. Company suppose now CEO talk all same. Now you me come up lo this la mark now, close to by me make him same. Time you give him this la simple clarity, me not lo line blame me. Online blame me, you me know. Papua New Guineans, they don't really need a lot of explanation to believe. I think Papua New Guineans are some of the very simple people on the earth. If you tell them something that is true, and that is genuine and that is real, they feel in their heart and they accept it, they will not ask a lot of questions. And that is one of the thing that we have. There is a gift that we have that we can offer to the world. We're simple, we're down to earth. If we understand it, that's it. So Ronald, organize him online, please. Dr. Blomi Bagolo, you na Freddy, Pulimon la meeting, Kisimo line blame. No can lare mol mama lusa, no can lare moligo. Olim good meeting now because we may not got plenty time. Time blame is short. Narpla something emol sem. I'll get the founders, Harim good, PNG founders, Harim. Time you may call him Tumbuna story. You must stand up. You leader blow one group, you must stand up this la Tumbuna story blow me. Because by you kiss him information lo this la hapna, by you inform him online blow you. All him all boom. You plan line lo kimbe, all him boom. No can wait. Suppose I'm 5 plaman, all him boom. Suppose I'm 3 plaman, all him boom. No can wait lo 10 plaman, 20 plaman per sem and then you'll have a meeting. No. If it's 5 people, hold him boom. Now start lo talk. Start long, help him all because you me PNG, you me sagat problem, big problem blow me it's network problem. Internet connectivity is a very big problem in PNG. So those of us who are in towns and who have access to good phones and we have access to internet and all that stuff, get informed, stay connected, and then you inform your teammates so that nobody gets left behind. Okay? So we're all on the same page because we're coming closer to the launch and no one wants to left behind. So I encourage all PNG founders, turn up on the Tumbuna story on Saturday. Don't say, oh, No. Because when the launch happens and when information are coming, you will be left behind. Like I always say, we're not gonna waste our time on you. Because when opportunity presents itself for you to be informed and educated, you must make yourself available. Get information. Information is money. Information is trillions of dollars. So don't be naive. Don't slack off. Get up, stand up on your feet, organize yourself, get yourself together. And founders, PNG founders, get yourself to the Saturday webinar and get informed and stay informed. Okay, so MD Slam question, respond to me golong Ronald. Good luck question through you raise him up because problem you may get there or get a haplo PNG. So thank you. Now me talk to some place leaders lo one province. You site you got team members. You have shared the business and you have teams. You are the leader. Not me. Not Vera, not David, not whosoever. You are the leader. You take responsibility of your teammates. So this talk can be clear and straight. So thank you. Over back to you, Mr. Bakau.
Thank you, Nancy. Yes, the Iron Lady. Right. Okay, before we take Dr. Benny, let's get Greg and his boys to give us some music. And then we can come back and finish it off with your sharing. Greg, over to you and the boys from Lontis.
Thank you, David. And also our LC leaders all around the globe. Thank you for attending our webinar this afternoon. Today, our voice will, Lontis Bambuban has joined our Go Founders group. We registered last week. So today we are gonna perform In It to Win It. The Bamboo Boys will play the melody. If you can sing, please sing along.
Nice. Come on, boys, take it away.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you. Well done. Well done. No worries. We will have some people singing later on. Thank you, Greg.
Okay, thank you.
That's a bamboo band from that part of the country. In Bougainville, they play this and they dance to the music. There's some traditional dances they do, and they're now going into the modern music and adopting the style of the music into the modern music. Thank you, Dr. Derek. We will have you. You can come on and unmute and speak. And then we'll have Dr. Benny.
Okay, thank you very much, David Bakau. Really appreciate it. It is an honor. It is an honor, Nancy, David. It's an honor to be here. Unfortunately, it's my first time. I really apologize. I have heard about PNG, through Chris and Marty and Cedric and Queen Dr. Benny and Lynn, and I'm just making it. I didn't know it was this hour of the night because it's, but thank you very much for having me. Really appreciate it. I just want to say that the heart of Unpassive is where Ash Mufara is concerned, because watch this. Apple only had 2 founders. Nice company, lovely company, but only 2 founders. When you look at Microsoft. Microsoft only had 2 founders. That's it. You know, Facebook. Facebook only had 3 founders. Only 3 founders. And so if we really understand what a founder position is, I mean, we would not look left, we would not look right. We would just pay that $97 to be a founder, because I tell you, Mark Zuckerberg never paid $97. He paid millions. Bill Gates did not pay $97. He paid millions. Jeff Bezos for Amazon did not pay $97. They pay millions. And so for a company to have this opportunity for us just to pay $97 to become a founder of a company, that is awesome. And so for all our guests, I implore you, just like many before, I am imploring you, please, just get in. Get in, pay that $97. You will never, ever regret it. Pay that $97 and join us, because we know, honestly within our heart, that this business is the last business you will ever need anywhere on this planet. Don't know about the moon or the Mars, or don't know about those, but this planet, this will be the last business that you will ever need. Get back with the person that invited you to this webinar and just get in. Thank you very much, David. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Dr. Derek. Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Benny, go ahead.
Whoa. I am honored to be here at this moment. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to my queens and to my kings on this amazing webinar in different parts of the globe. At this moment, I just want to first of all congratulate Mary. I am here because of you. Congratulations. Yes.
Love you. Love you.
Yes, I love you. You did it. I respect you. Because of you, guess what? I just purchased a founding position because of you. But anyway, at this moment, I really want to encourage my queens, right? PNG queens. You guys know I love you guys, right? I love you. I also love my kings as well. All the men are my kings and all the female are my queens. Remember, on passive is an opportunity that you don't want to miss. Because our CEO loves humanity, that is why I'm here to communicate with you. Miss Lucy, I love you. Right? Miss Nancy, Queen Nancy, you know, I'm so happy that you're back. Mr.
Thank
Daniel,
you,
I
my
heard you were
main
sick.
queen.
Queen Daniel, I heard you were sick and I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. To those who were sick, the reason is because our God loves you guys so much. We don't want you guys to miss this opportunity, right? Welcome back. Our God loves you so much, and I will continue to pray for you. But please, with this amazing opportunity, if you have the dollars, please just join, because the train is moving so fast, you know? Come in so that I will see you guys next week. Thank you again for this opportunity. Thank you for letting me to speak. I'll see you guys next week.
Well,
thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome, Dr.
Thank you.
Dr. Benny.
Thank you, Doctor. My main queen, love you. Always a pleasure to have you
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Miss Rona, Dr. Lorna. I love you guys. I mean, see you guys next week.
See you. Cedric, my brother, from the Hollywood Square.
Yes, yes, yes. How you doing, David? It's always a pleasure to be here. PNG.
Great to have you.
Yes, sir. That was really that was a nice rendition of In It to Win It. I like that. That sounded real good, real nice.
We'll put the voice to it. We'll get Greg to get the ladies to put the voice to it on the next webinar.
Yeah, yes,
so
indeed.
you'll have some singing and some playing.
Yes, indeed. That's
Yeah.
great. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Want to say to Miss Mary, that was people keep saying that was your first time. Wow, I couldn't tell. That was real nice. You did a brilliant job.
Thank you.
You reaffirm why we have 1 million founders, and why Ash Mafar vision has lifted all of us, heart and soul, body and soul, and I always say this, it's a constant joy being a part of On Passive, and this webinar and the people that's founders proves that. Not that we had to prove anything. I mean, this is the search is over, for over 1 million people. Ash, this is I can't thank Ash enough for creating this epic platform for us. He just created many angels to improve human welfare. We can't go wrong with On Passive. Like I said, if you're tired of working paycheck to paycheck, in the United States we got people working 2 and 3 jobs and still can't make ends meet. On Passive is the answer. I mean, if you don't do On Passive, what else you going to do? Just keep, want to keep working 40 hours and work paycheck to paycheck? Okay, have at it. But if you want generational wealth and residual income, On Passive is the answer. So, like we always say, just get in. This is the best olive branch in the world. All you have to do is reach out and grab it. So, I'm gonna leave it there with my I'll leave it with a quote my grandmother always say: before I tell you something wrong, I won't tell you nothing at all. Just get in. Can't go wrong. Mm-hmm. Can't lose, and you won't lose. All right. Peace and love, peace and blessings. See you at the top where your ears will pop.
Did we lose David?
Hey. Oh, sorry.
There you are.
See you at the top where your ears will pop, Cedric. Bruce Gaston. Bruce, you can unmute and speak.
David, hello in Papua New Guinea. And
hello.
Hello, and welcome to all peace and love and to all the founders here. And I don't know if my battery will hold on. I'm going to try to do this quickly. I want to talk to the people who came who were guests, because every one of you who have come as guests have come because you're looking for something. And nobody's going to tell you you have to do this. But the truth is, when you see this, it becomes compelling. If you heard the song In It to Win It, you have to be moved by that. And when you see the amount of people here who love each other so much because of On Passive, you have to be compelled to do something. Mary, just like On Passive has come of age, you have come of age, and congratulations on your first presentation. You did fantastic. But this is a compelling business. So if you're really looking for that one thing that won't disappoint you, I can only tell you that nothing in my life has ever moved me and impassioned me to the point of saying, I will do this. Like Dr. Beatty always says, and many people will say, I live on passive, I breathe on passive, I think on passive, I sleep on passive. Not in a negative way, but in a very, like if you believe in God, you believe in God with all your heart, your soul, and your might. I believe that I'm passive with all my heart, soul, and life. And I believe that the leader has been brought here by a divine space in this world to come make the world a better place. And then we're going to tell you one thing very easily now about unpassive. It's coming, but its time is now. So don't think about going to see, if you're a Christian, don't think about one day, I think I'll go visit Jerusalem because I hear Jesus is coming. And then the next thing you see, he's been crucified and it's too late to find him. Do this before it's too late. That's all I'm saying, because you are looking for something. When you look in your heart of hearts, you will find the truth is that this is the most beautiful, beautiful company and business spirit. Don't even think of it as an opportunity. Think of it as what Ash says. Your Ash is founder. You have a vision to believe in this. And also, he has also tells us we're not working for him. We are partners with him. We are all equal here. We're all equal in the eyes of God. We're all equal and unpassive. And we all will rise to the top and our arrows will pop. And when they pop, we'll hear even better sound. So many beautiful harmonies coming to us, filled with love and compassion and kindness for all the world to see. So come on board and enjoy the ride with us. Thank you very much, David.
Thank you, Bruce.
You're
It's
welcome.
always good to hear you.
I love all my kings and queens too.
Thank you. Richard, we'll round it up with you. And I think Mike, after Richard, you can say something, leave us some guide, and we can finish off from here. Thank you, Richard. Go ahead.
Again, PNG, you have proven yourself. Marie, you did an awesome, beautiful job. Again, it's proven that you guys got it all. And I love that bamboo music. That was great too. You put tears of joy in me. This is the way that PNG is always sharing that love, you know, that big love that comes from the heart. They sure know how to show it to us, don't they? They play music for us. They put new people in there doing a great job. My Lord, that PNG is something else. And they're going to grow and grow and grow with unpassive because we love you. And for those of your people that are sick, let them know that the family of Old Founders is there. We are praying for everybody to be healed. So we keep you all in our prayers, the children, the men, the women. We are there for you. Our prayers are all over the world for you. And I thank you very much, and a big gift and a big hug to all of you. Thank you again for having me.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you. Marty.
Thank you,
my brother
Richard.
from
Love
another mother.
you.
Real quick, David, that bamboo song, that's going in the new office of O Founders, just so you know. So everybody can see it forever, okay?
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Marty.
Hey! Doing bamboo. Yay. Thanks, Marty.
they're gonna get the girls to sing. Greg will arrange the girls to sing, and the boys will play. We'll record it and we'll send it to you again. So there's a clearer version of it.
It'd be fantastic. I just texted Ash and told him I would like him to put it in the Oak Founder. He said, okay. So I told him he's going to love it anyway. I'll cut that part out because I want him to hear it. I really like that.
Oh. All right. Thank you, Marty.
Thank you.
My brother Mike, let's hear some words of wisdom from you. Fire us up and we can call it off.
Well, I don't know how wise they'll be, David, but they'll give a little encouragement, hopefully. You know, the founders that are on this meeting today, you all know what's coming. I can feel the excitement. It's tangible, and you know what's coming. But the new people that are here, as you start to understand what OnPassive is and what it'll do for you, also understand that the window is closing very, very quickly. You don't have a lot of time to become a founder. You need to come in, pay the $97, lock yourself into the company and the pay structure. That second part's the most important part, the pay structure. But because of what Ash Mufara is going to be announcing very, very quickly, the founder membership, it will end. And all good things come to an end. Now, the existing founders, that's going to go forever. I mean, you're just going to enjoy it forever. But if you want to be a founding member, you need to do it fairly quickly. Now, does that mean once the founding position is over that you won't be able to come in and participate with OnPassive? Because that's the most important thing. No, it doesn't mean that. But when the founding position is gone, to come in and participate with OnPassive because of the sheer value that we have in OnPassive. And as you learn more about OnPassive, you're going to understand that the value is just terrific. That price will go up and you'll have to pay more to participate with OnPassive. So the founding membership, we're getting very, very close. If you're new to OnPassive, continue to explore it. Talk to David, talk to Nancy, talk to the people that are here tonight. Get your questions answered. Get with the person who sent you, and then come on in and spend the $97 and then the $5 with a credit card. So it's $102. Believe me, this will be the best decision of your life because it's going to give you a way forward to take care of that bottom line. It's going to change your life financially. And in order to get liberty and freedom, you got to take care of those financial needs. I think all of you know that. And once you start to develop wealth, all of a sudden, everything changes. And I know that from experience, guys. I've been at this for a very long time, and I've been on both sides of the spectrum. When wealth starts coming in, it changes everything, not only in your own life, but your family's life, your community life. So come on in, continue to explore OnPassive. It's just going to get better and better. And then come on in and become a founding member. You won't regret it. I guarantee it. I think that's it, David. I'll turn it back over to you and you know, keep them coming.
Thank you.
Keep them coming.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. I just saw Georgie from Melbourne. Georgie, you had your hand up and you wanted to speak, or? Georgie, you're there?
Oh, hi everyone. Thank you, great job, everyone. So I'm Georgie from Melbourne, originally a Papua New Guinean. So I just wanted to say, just to encourage, especially the new founders or those potential founders, please, you may all get harem or tok penis. I'll try the pidgin, though I'm in Melbourne. You may harem or get a man tok law or this law, tok law, company law on passive penis. So the decision will be yours. Make him mind blow you. No can sit down lo banis. This la company come and by help him. You me community blow you me or one house lo you me lo place na or community blow you me. So make him mind blow you. No can sit down lo banis. Nothing or this la something me by studying na behind me join. No can study him or get something or line tok penis na you me harem. not making mind blow you, na piney muddy or some law, so some of the cultures that we have in Papua New Guinea, when there is a bride price, when there is a wedding, when there is, an event, something that is happening, we all find the money and try to get involved and participate. That's the culture we have. So why not you kirap na you find him this la money, lo help it lo on passive. Come on board lo on passive. Find him this la money lo somehow. Find him na come on board lo on passive. This la something little something. It's a big thing. Lo life blow you, lo life blow all one talk pikinini, na all family blow you, na community blow you. Plenty senis like come lo community na place blow you. So please, haram good or get or talk finish. Now decision and stop lo hand blow you lo come on board. So thank you through lo haram this la webinar na thank you through lo opportunity lo joining me bla. Thank you through.
Thank you, Jody. Well done. Joanna, you want to round it up? Okay, we can finish it off. Only 2 minutes.
Okay. Thank you. I've got something to encourage all of us. And in the morning, it is my prayer all the time that no unpassive founder gets sick or have some situation that will make us not benefit from unpassive. It is always my prayer from the north to the south, to the east, to the west. Every day it's my prayer that no one gets sick. And this morning, someone sent me a message and said, please, can you pray for this person? And then when I was going to pray, I was given this thought that when God brought the people of Israel out of Egypt, and then when they were going to cross the Jordan to the other side to benefit the blessings in Canaan land, God is a God of families. That's what I was taught, that my thought was telling me. God is a God of family. And when the Jordan was flooding and the people were on this side of the Jordan, and we're about to cross the Jordan, and when the priest went and put a covenant box in the middle, the Jordan stopped, and then people crossed the Jordan to the other side, the land full of milk and honey. And that the families who were weak and who were sick or who were old were held up by the young people who had the strength to cross the bed of the river that was dry, and they went to the other side as families to enjoy the blessing. And today, we are at the bank of Jordan, waiting for the Jordan to stop, and that is the launch. And when we will go to the other side, we will enjoy the blessings with family members first, then the community, then the whole nation, then probably the whole world. We will change. So my prayer this morning, I said, God, if you're a God of family and this divine company that you have given to the world as a gift, please just heal everybody who is a founder, our technicians, starting with Asma Farah down to the staff, and then everybody. We have to be healed and be strong to cross the Jordan to benefit the blessings. And no one must get sick. Please, God, hear my prayer. And you know what? When I went to the church this morning, the pastor preached, God is a God of families and God of generations. Oh, I praised God and I came back. And I said, oh, my prayer has been answered. And whoever requested for my prayer this morning, that person is healed. Though it's far away, I believe that there's no barrier in distance. Distance is not a barrier. So I prayed for someone in Canada this morning, and I went to church. And I believe that person is healed already because I got the confirmation at the church. The pastor said, God is a God of families and he's a God of generations. And I thanked God and I came back. I was filled with joy. And I want to tell all of us that we are all going to enjoy on passive on the other side of Jordan, the land full of milk and honey and everything. Thank God. Thank you, all of you. Mary, you did a good job on the presentation. Thank you, all our people on the other side of the world, always encouraging us. We love you all. Thank you very much. That is all I have to say. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Joanna.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful. Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, we've come
Powerful,
out to
powerful.
the
Very
end
bad.
of the webinar presentation.
So powerful.
PNG webinar. So, like all of us to unmute and we can say bye-bye, goodbye. Looking you again along behind time. See you next time, next week. So thank you once again, everyone. Thank you, everyone,
Thank
for
you,
turning up
everyone.
on our PNG
Thank
webinar.
you, David. Thank you, everyone. Love
Thank
you
you
all.
so
Thanks,
much.
Papua New Guinea.
Thank you.
Love you all.
Thank you.
Queen
Guys are great.
Nancy.
Bye.
Hello.
Thank you, my
Dr.
main
Blessing.
queen.
Papua New
Love
Guinea,
you.
we love you.
Bye, Chris Johnston.
Love you guys.
Goodbye, everyone.
Have a good week.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have a
Bye.
new
See you next week.
Dr. Jerry.